So there was this one time I delivered a workshop. It was a drama workshop, but still like performing, and I had the kids up doing quite a few things. But unfortunately there was this one person that came and she didn't speak any English, which was a first for me because I just didn't know how to react to that situation. I could see that she herself felt quite anxious, situation. So I decided that I was just gonna physically manipulate her and go over to her and actually show her what it was. The look on her face when I went to touch her was as if she had no clue or had never felt a human touch before. Kind of made me feel a bit weird as well. But then I opened my eyes to sometimes the way that people feel when there is a lack of communication with them. It really does make them feel quite anxious. Her face showed me that. It was that type of face.
Peripheral vision in her left eye, I believe, and about 5% peripheral vision in her right eye, which made dancing really, really difficult for her. Furthermore, she didn't even start dancing until she was 16. So for me, being her teacher, it was a lot of give and take between us about communication. I never realized how much I relied on visual and kinesthetic cues as a teacher until she was in my class, learning to demonstrate fully with my body her visual awareness, as well as speak, not just in rhythms and sounds like you sometimes do in dance, but actually incorporate every little detail of a step, including where it's facing, the speed at which it's happening, where it's leading to, the stretch of the leg or the arm, the direction of the eye line. All of that had to be incorporated.
Yep. So I really hate it when you're in contact improvisation and you're in a huge jam sort of situation and someone comes up to you, tries to lift you, and you're a bit like, please just stop. I do not want to be lifted. If I wanted to be lifted, I would have asked for it in dancey terms. But obviously you're in a non-verbal situation, you can't talk because it might ruin the score, it's just not okay to talk. And it's just horrible because if I wanted to be lifted, I'd obviously make the conversation with you first, and I haven't. So when someone obviously comes up to you and wants to lift you, and you're just a bit like, no, please go away, trying to reject your conversation, like, I don't want to mingle with you. And then you end up doing some sort of weird sort of like dance, like, please leave me alone.
One, your word is discomfort. What does that word mean to you?
It's probably difficult for me, purely on the simple fact that, like, found it really difficult to talk to my dad about it. Like, I just didn't think...
Was it socially accepted, do you reckon?
Well, I guess it kind of was in that context, but from like personal people,
Right.
no, I don't think it is. But obviously, when you're gay or anything,
But
or lesbian or anything,
It doesn't necessarily matter, right?
well, it kind of does matter in a
But
way.
it's not for people to judge you.
No, I know it's
But
not.
it's
people,
not though, is it?
No, but it's
Yeah,
not.
but
But like
you think
at
it
the
is,
same
though.
time, you're kind of like still worried about
Yeah, but
what
it's
other
not
people are
about
going
what
to
other
say.
people think are going to say, is it? It's about how you feel.
Yeah, but that's
If
what I'm
you're gay,
saying.
you're gay.
But like when I talk to people about it, it makes me anxious. Like,
It just needs to make you anxious.
but it does.
It really doesn't.
Especially
If it
when
doesn't-
it's when it's
if it
people that
doesn't, it
matters.
doesn't.
I guess in a way though, at the same time, like if you're feeling anxious about something and you're trying to talk to that person about it, then
Everyone has their own form of communication, and that's whether people feel anxious or miscommunicated or misconstrued, or if you feel generally quite pushed away if you can't physically communicate with those that you need to. So whether that be you've gone to a different country and you can't speak their language, like, how do you communicate with that person or that group of people? How do you get across how you're feeling or what you're trying to say without confusing other people? So it's like when you dance and you're explaining to people how it makes you feel when you dance. Some people might feel like they can't connect with you because they don't understand the connection and, you know, everything that you have towards dance. So everybody's going to have their own perception on communication, but it's how we as an individual communicate with other people around us and make sure that we do it confidently and supportively for everybody around us.
How does the word frustration make you feel?
The word I'm going to give you is aggression. How does that make you feel?
the word I'm going to give you is fear. What does that mean to you?